It's me Pavitran here. Today we're gonna discuss crude oil forecast for coming week. Before that, a small recap of what had happened previous week and what are the levels which I given and what was the sentiment. The market sentiment which I mentioned last week was it is a forming a lower high and a lower low concept. That was a sentiment is bearish. If it has broken the previous high of 43, then we can see some of the we can mention that as higher high and higher low formation will be in place. So that was the level which I mentioned clearly was 43 to 43.50. If it breaks 43, then the 12th of August, from that day till 28th of August, that was the range which it has been playing in a $2 range at max 43.50 to 41.50. That was a $2 range which crude has been struggling to break either on the upside or on the downside. And as you can see that on opening of the candle, that was a positive note on a Monday. After then, I was expecting a price to dip on a lower side, since I was expecting a bearish trend even on Monday too, because of Friday's trend. Market tried to rise up, and as usual it can't able to break the high that has been maintaining from 12th of August. That is $43 range that can't be broken. And if that is got broken, then the next resistance was 43.50. As you can see on Tuesday, it started to rally, and finally it has broken $43 range, and as you can see price rally till 43.50. After that, you can see a small retracement. Then after it taking a support at 20 moving average, it started to go further up. On Wednesday, I was expecting a price to rally up when it breaks 43.50. That break has a small pullback, and after that on 19 opening of the candle, around US market open, rally had started. After that, inventory data came in, and that spoiled the rally towards upside. And as you can see, there is a lot of rejection on the upside. That was during the inventory times. On even the candle is so bullish, market is not able to cross 43.50. That was the level which has been a strong resistance since 2 weeks. Even though there is a much of volume to that candle which had formed at 6:30, maybe 18:30 on US market time, it can't able to break that. After that, market started to move in a range bound, and on a Thursday opening, it was nearly kind of a flat opening. After that, the market started to fall pretty vigorously, and I thought that maybe it can give a good support around Monday's low, that was somewhere around 42.20 to 40 level. And it has taken support literally on that region. If you can check, means that it was a level 42.40, 42 point to be precise, it's somewhere near to 42.35. If you are drawn maybe a region of support over this region, then you can find that it has taken support over this region. And on Friday, it can't able to move up, or it can't able to get down because of this fall. On Thursday, I was expecting every fall will get bought into, so there would be a follow through for this fall. It will consolidate, and on Monday we have to see how to wait for an action. Either as you can see, this a small range, 43.10, and maybe you can see 42.70. This is the smallest range that has been traded on Friday. Maybe on opening candle, if it breaks either on upper side or on lower side, then we can initiate or we can get a fresh view about how crude is going to react the coming days. As you can see, the short term trend right now crude has formed is consider this as a lower high, and this is the second lower, right? This is the first lower low, this is the second lower. Right now it is in bear mode. Yeah, only one candle is enough to change this into bull mode. So until the range of 43.50 gets broken and closed on 4-hour time frame or daily time frame or below, you can see 41.50. Most probably you have to play with this ranges. If you can find a good bearish engulfing patterns on near the 43.50, then you can go for a short. If you find any bullish engulfing patterns at 41.50, you can go long. So until the both ranges are in intact, we can't able to see much of a trending market in coming week. We will be expecting some kind of patterns that come into play, maybe like a triangle pattern or a channel or a kind of a small trending move. So here you can see, if you have plotted a trend line exactly at this region, maybe you will find that it is taking a resistance at this region. So this is a kind of small patterns which comes into play, but you should be aware of it. It won't be 100% perfect, but you should be watching out very carefully. And maybe if you can plot from here connecting the low, or just a minute. Yeah, this is the low you should connect. Maybe this low, for the, if you can able to see this, it's a kind of a bearish pattern. And if you can keep track of a small pattern that is forming in between the ranges of 43.50 to 41.50, you will be having a kind of good trades to follow up. And if you want to trade in a trending market, you have to wait for either a break on an upper side or a break on a lower side. Until then, we can't able to trade with much of an volatility. Every volatility is get bought into it, and we can't able to see much of a volume. Even if much of a volume, there is no follow through movement continuing to that. As far as RSI is concerned, it is very clear, and from that it is in tight consolidation region. It's neither in a bull zone nor in a bear zone. As you can see, this is the bull zone, and as you can see now, it has broken 30, and right now it's taking resistance 60. Now it has turned into a bear zone. So there is no clear cut movement in the crude oil. It is kind of sloppy movement which has been giving, and we can't able to trade in this type of market, considering that it will take away the stop loss. So it's better you can wait for a break on upper side or a break on a lower side. You can wait to take an entry freshly on breakouts. Until then, just play with the ranges. This is the range will be, which has to be tested even for coming week, 43.50 and 41.50. Thank you.